Holy crap, it happened.
Hold on. Whoa. You pooped your pants.
I pooped my pants very violently, too.
Okay, hold on.
It's running down my leg right now as you're talking.
That's disgusting. Just before we started this video, I'm going to give you guys TMI. I mentioned to Chris that I had a runny nose and I have snot on my shirt because I was at the nail salon earlier and I couldn't get a tissue, so I very carefully
filthy.
did some of these.
Oh my god, you did the mustache rub?
And Chris was like, ew, that's so gross, but you're here shitting your fucking pants.
Hey, first off, can't curse.
I did.
Well, this is an unedited video because right now as you're watching this, we most likely are on our way onto vacay, bro. There was a big announcement today, which is shocking. I didn't expect to see this so soon.
Can I tell you why there was a big announcement today? Because Funko knows we're going on vacation and they want to make my life miserable.
It's true. There's an NFT announcement today and I'm super stoked over it. You may not be. I think there's mixed reactions, but we're going to talk about it. But first, go to MISCHIEFtoys.com and check out all the things. And then follow us on Instagram at MISCHIEFtoys. Hey, Fritzy, I'm in here doing stuff. Go to MISCHIEFtoys.com, sign up for the newsletter. Okay, that's all you got. Marvel.
Ooh,
it's here.
Marvel.
It is here, finally.
We got a PP face.
A PP face?
Yeah, the yellow one.
Oh, yeah, well, that's Tigra. So let's talk about these. So you got
Tigers are orange? Why is she yellow?
There's a Mockingbird, which is an Ultra. Then you have legendaries that I believe are 1800 or 19. They're 1900.
That's cool. Who's Wonder Man?
Wonder Man
is that Wonder Woman's husband?
Wonder Man is a character I don't know a whole lot about. So these are all characters from the comic books.
Yeah, well, just so you know, if that's Wonder Woman's husband, then that's
not
DC.
Wonder Woman's husband, Heather. It's Wonder Man.
You say so.
So Wonder Man is pretty cool. I do want to learn more about that character. Then you have Tigra, and Tigra is flocked, and that is a Grail. So funny thing about this, there are 2 Grails in this set.
What?
So the first Grail is Tigra, which is a flocked figure. You have a Royalty Freddy Funko.
Who's he?
You have
is he
Claw.
No, he's not Magneto.
No, it's Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
He's got a bow and arrow in his hand.
No, but I see the colors? Hawkeye normally wears black.
No, Hawkeye in the comics wears purple.
I didn't know that.
Then you have Claw, which another character I don't know a whole lot about.
I know who Scarlet Witch is.
But it looks like Claw is like a character from like the 60s, like a comic book that would feature a character from the 60s. I'm thinking Claw is Claw from the Black Panther film where he had that like crazy hand that was like a gun.
Wasn't it K-L-A-U?
It was.
Okay.
But I think that that's that character, but just in comic book form. Please let me know in the comment section down below. I know a lot about the films, but the comics, I don't know a whole lot about. So your information below would help me big time. Scarlet Witch, like you said, is a character that we know and love.
But
and I like that aesthetic. It's very, a lot of this is very like classic.
Yeah,
like
I like
60s classic. Then you have High Evolutionary, which is a character from Guardians of the Galaxy 3 that just came out a couple years ago.
Oh.
So it's that villain, but the comic book version, and then Ultron. Now Ultron is the other Grail. Oh. So Tigra and Ultron are the Grails, and I would say that Ultron is the best one hands down of the entire set.
Yeah, I like him.
He is flying. He has like this energy and stuff coming out of his mouth. I think he's incredibly badass.
Yeah, very cool. Love him.
Hawkeye Freddy Funko is my second.
Really?
I love it. I love the Marvel Freddy Funko mashups. Okay. One of my favorite things. And I like that his crown is purple, much like his outfit. The High Evolutionary is badass too. Interestingly enough, it is not metallic, which I thought we would see like a little sticker that said metallic. Does it not look metallic to you?
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird, right?
So the High Evolutionary reminds me of like older cartoon robots.
Yeah.
Like a Scooby-Doo robot type guy?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what this set kind of reminds me of. It's this clash of like the 1960s directly jumping out of the comic book with characters that we know and love currently. So I love it. I think this is a great set. I was really concerned about what Marvel and Funko and Droppp were going to do together because there's nothing worse than having like a DC set. They've done it a couple of times. Yeah. And some of them were just so like, poopy. Who cares?
Bland.
I'm not going to say that there aren't who cares characters in this. Like, I don't care so much about Mockingbird, but I think it's cool looking.
Yeah.
Wonder Man isn't anything that speaks to me directly. I need to learn more about Wonder Man. I think Claw is really great.
Very cool.
I love Claw because it has that 70s or 60s vibe to it. Tigra, I think, is cool. Flocked is cool.
Don't like that she's yellow.
None of the other Funko Pops have any, added edition feature. So that's kind of weird to me because I figured you'd have like glow in the dark somewhere. Like think about Ultron, glowing in the dark red.
Or metallic.
Or metallic on the High Evolutionary.
Or Ultron. Ultron could be metallic.
But the ones I like the most, Freddy Funko, Tigra, Ultron, High Evolutionary, Claw, and Scarlet Witch is sort of at the end tail of the line.
You mean tail end?
Tail end.
What's an end tail?
It's what I got on my back. That Wonder Man, I bet you, is so much cooler if I knew what he was or who he is.
Probably.
And I believe there is a TV show coming out. It's a Wonder Man TV show.
Really? Okay.
I want to say his background is like he's an actor or something, and he becomes like a superhero. Don't quote me on that again. I don't know a whole lot about this stuff. So what are people saying? I want these so bad, but hate the NFT drops. Understandable. Really would have loved to have that Ultron in my collection. Well, you could. Can. Okay, these are fire emoji.
Yes.
Ultron, High Evolutionary, and Claw are dope. How do the NFT packs work? Again, here we are, Funko, where people don't understand. We need to get a new video together to post here in instances like this and say, watch this video. I'll tell you what, I'll even make the video and I won't even monetize it. I just want to teach people. That's all I care about at this point. I just want to teach people how to fucking do this because it's annoying.
Well,
but I probably will monetize it because we make no money here.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I think the issue is that people just don't like to read because Funko does spell it out fairly well in their blog.
Sort of, kind of, but they need a video. People need to understand the video stuff and then totally go walk through piece by piece, and maybe on the next drop, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll wait for the next drop, I'll go in, I'll show you how to buy it, and then show you how the app or the marketplace works and everything. I'm going to do it, Heather, I promise, on an upcoming drop, maybe even this drop, because this is an important one. I wish these would have dropped regularly. These are all peak. The Freddy Hawkeye is fun. Tigra, definitely a sweet grail. Oof, these should all just become commons. Been hoping to see Wonder Man for a hot minute. This is disappointing. 2 Grails 2, they didn't disappoint on Marvel, plus it has a theme, so nothing really random. How do these work? Here we go. That Ultron, these are pretty great, going big. I'm glad that Funko and Droppp are getting around to doing Marvel, but besides the Ultron, this is a very mediocre way of starting Marvel off into the world. I don't agree with that. I think that this theming, this like old school 60s vibe is so cool and different. I'm not saying that these wouldn't sit on the shelf as commons. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that they went for something here and I like what they did.
I agree, but I think people would be much more receptive if it were MCU because, again, people don't like to read. They like to watch videos. And MCU, comic books, which one would you choose? I mean, obviously there are avid comic book lovers, but I think most people are into the movies.
Captain Collection says, missed opportunities for Franny Funko. I completely agree.
Yes!
Imagine
what
you
are
had...
you doing? Scarlet Witch Franny!
Right. Scarlet Witch Franny and Hawkeye Freddy would have been cool to have 2 royalties or like mixed it up somehow and there's a way in which to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2-pack or something. This is great. So I'm excited about these Funko Pops. I hope that you guys are excited too. Again, I know that they look very common-ish and to me that's fine. This is the first outing for Marvel and Funko and Droppp and doing NFT stuff. So I'm just excited that there is a theming over it. I like the 60s vibe. I feel like they should have had a glow in the dark in there somewhere in a metallic, but that's okay. I'm going to let them get away with it this time. Having 2 Grails is unbelievable. Did not see that coming.
They've done that before though, right?
I don't think so.
I think they've done it with one other set.
I do not remember.
It was either 2... Yeah, it was either 2... Yeah, I think it was 2 Grails.
Oh, it was. TMNT Series 2.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, they had 2 different Grails. You're right about that. Yeah.
It was the little baby turtles.
Right. So that's the only other one that I can remember.
I think that was the only one that it happened.
If you can remember another one, let us know in the comments section down below. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. I'm excited about this. I hope you're excited about this. Let us know your thoughts and feelings in the comments. Are you going to buy these? We want to know all that and more in the comment section down below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Trina and Travis, Foolish Morgans, Kathy Roberts, Roland Roach, Dr. Applesauce, Brandon Staton, Betty Orrs on Wednesday, Tasha White Barnes, Greg Malley, and Nelson Shaner. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock so hard. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast if you want to be a part of a great community. Hang out once every single month via Google Meet, see each other face to face, do giveaways, see upcoming Mischief toy stuff, and much more. Join up today. You can join up on those calls as low as $5 per month, but if you want to be a part of giveaways, it's either $10 or $20. $20 gets you a super Grail item every other month. So check it out, patreon.com/Gastlecast. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have a blast here. Come back and watch us again. And make sure hitting that subscribe button and the little bell, that way you'll know anytime we're posting something new or going live. You don't want to miss any of it. All right, that's all we've got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.